love anymore. You know, doesn't anyone care about that?
Oh, Christ. That was a lot of fun. I guarantee you those two will be divorced within a month.
Well, why do you say that? I mean, they've always talked like that.
Yeah, come on, Harry talking that crap about his cabin and his void. The only void that he has is that he wants to fuck other women.
Well, why do you say that? Are you guys such great friends? Did he confide in you about that?
No, but, you know, we've had drinks together, and he starts to drink too much, and he starts to talk, you know, I mean...
Well, what are you saying? Has he cheated on her?
Well, I don't know specifics, but I do know that one time we went out, and he was drinking and talking to this young bimbo, and he left with her. If anything happened after that, I don't know, so, you know...
How could you not tell me about this earlier?
Well, how can I, you know, Harry's a friend of mine, that's why.
Well, since when? I introduced you.
Well, what does that mean? That Harry can't be my friend, too? What does,
oh, yeah,
what does that
mean?
mean?
But, you know, your loyalty should be to Hillary because you knew her first.
You want to know the truth? I never really liked Hillary. And frankly, I don't blame Harry for going out and getting a little something on the side.
That is so disgusting. I mean, she is my best friend, and secondly, they're married. Do you think that's acceptable behavior for him to go out and get some on the side?
No, that's not what I'm saying, but he and I have talked about his sex life, and frankly, she is not the warmest person. She is not the most giving, okay? So, a guy like that, he gets his load on, and, you know, he wants to go find a little warmth and kindness somewhere else.
Oh, warmth and kindness? It's fucking gross, okay?
All right,
let me ask you a question, all right? If our sex life wasn't great, how would you feel if I went out to seek warmth and kindness from some young stud?
But you would never do that, so...
Well, that is not the fucking point, okay? You know, you have not been as affectionate as you used to be, but does that give me the right to cheat on you?
Why are we having this conversation? Can we calm down? It's idiocy, all right? Let's change the subject.
No, I don't think it's idiocy to talk about fidelity and monogamy with a person that you're married to. I mean, look, if our sex life wasn't great, would you come to me and talk about it so we could work on it?
Yes.
Or would you just have an affair?
Have an affair? Why would you ever even think that I would do such a thing?
I don't know, maybe because you cheated on your first wife.
Okay, all right, well, that's true. But it was different because I didn't love her and I love you, so it's totally different. I mean, look, why do you compare me to Harry? I mean, Harry is a shark. This is a guy who goes out and cheats hard-working people out of their hard-earned money every day of his life. That's his job. That's what he does. I'll tell you something. You marry a guy like that, okay, who's a scumbag in his job, he's a scumbag in life. What do I do for a living? I'm a dentist. Honey, I can't believe I'm sorry about what I said about Hillary before. I am. I mean, I know she's your best friend. I'm sorry, I was very insensitive.
Look, I'm telling you, just don't ever fucking cheat on me, okay?
Okay. I can't believe we're even having this conversation. It's so silly. My first wife, her name was Sarah. And, yeah, I cheated on her. Yeah, we were married for 3 years. Only after 3 years I started cheating on her. It wasn't because we weren't having a good sex life. We had a very good sex life. It was just that I have a very European outlook on marriage. You know, I don't necessarily believe in monogamy. You know, I love my wife, I'm with her, we have sex, but then I have the occasional affair. I mean, look, it's been done in Italy and France for years. I don't know if the Germans do it. I don't know what they... Oh, no, I don't know what they do, but, you know, so it's a very different, it's a very different life. I mean, that's the kind of life that I have, and, you know, I think what Annie doesn't know isn't going to hurt her, to tell you the truth.
You know, I think it's kind of depressing sometimes. I mean, you pass thousands of people on the street every day, and yet you can still feel so isolated and alone, and, you know, you walk by, you're in a crowd of people, millions of people, and yet nobody knows you, and they don't know what you're going through, and I don't know, I guess I just feel kind of melancholy lately. You know, I'm turning 30 next year, and I guess my life just isn't what I thought it would be.
Excuse me. Are you the real estate agent?
Yes. Hi, Annie Matthews.
Hey, how are you? Tommy.
Should we go up?
Yeah.
It's a great neighborhood. It's recently been renovated, 2,500 square feet.
Huh. How many bedrooms?
3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths.
That's good. That's good. I kind of want to find a big place like this, you know, the kind of house where you grow old in, you raise a family in, you know?
Well, I'm sure your wife would love it. How many kids do you have?
My wife? I'll let you know when I meet her.
How many?
Like 5, maybe? I gotta have my starting 5, you know?
Who do I look like, a bunny rabbit? How am I gonna have 5 kids?
So what about you? Any kids?
No.
You married, though? That's a wedding ring on your finger, right?
Yeah.
Happy?
Are you writing a book?
I'm sorry. I'm just, just trying to make, polite conversation.
So what do you think of this place?
I mean, it's nice, it's big, but it just doesn't feel like me, and it's a little feminine. But
All right, well, we'll keep looking then.
Where you running off to?
If you can believe it, I got a date tonight.
Good for you. You got right back out there, huh, kid? That's great. Aren't you gonna take a shower?
Think I need to?
Well, there's a definite scent of something there. I don't know what it is, but just slap some cologne on. You'll be all right.
No, you know what? I don't really like to wear cologne, but thanks anyway. I think I'll be fine.
You don't wear cologne? I guess you'd just rather show up on your date smelling like some barnyard animal, huh? Why don't you just slap some cologne on? It shows you got a little class. Don't forget the balls.
What are you talking about?
Spray some on your balls.
I'm not going to put cologne on my balls. What do you think? I'm some sort of savage?
I want you to listen to me on this. I can smell your armpits from here, okay? What do you think your balls are going to smell like when she sticks her face down there? Now, just give those bad boys a spritz and she'll love it. Go ahead, do what I tell you.
All right, you're a sick man, but I'll do it in the next room.
I love it when the balls smell nice. Lets them know you care.
Want to have sex on the first date? I mean, I think I might be starting to sound like kind of an asshole here, but who wouldn't?
Oh, sure. I'm not one of those girls that thinks that she can't have a real relationship with a guy if she sleeps with him on the first date. That's silly.
Oh, I'm all for it. Preferably before going to the movie and paying for the popcorn.
Well, I just think it's weird, that there's this person out there just walking around, leading their life, and then you meet them in a bar, and then 2 or 3 hours later, you have their penis inside you. I mean, I just think that's a little scary.
Well, I was happy, or thought I was, but he thought we were too young and couldn't see himself being faithful for the rest of his life.
So what happened? Did you guys, you got divorced?
Not until I found out that he was sleeping with other women.
You see? I mean, it's so fragile. I don't know a single person that hasn't either, cheated on their spouse or been cheated on at some time.
I know, it's depressing.
So what happened? Did you catch him? I mean, how did you find out?
You weren't hitting on her!
No! I was just talking to her!
Benny, I was standing right there. I heard you.
You heard? What did you hear?
You want me to repeat it?
Yeah, I want you to repeat because I didn't say anything
Oh, really?
that would warrant these accusations.
Really? Telling someone that I work with that I have to see every single day that she has nice tits,
Hey.
that doesn't warrant these accusations.
I didn't say that. All I'm saying is that you have really nice breasts. All right, maybe I said something like that, but I was only kidding.
Kidding?
Yeah. Well, I was flirting, but it was like a kidding kind of flirting.
No. See, flirting, I don't have a problem with. Flirting is one thing, but trying to fuck one of my coworkers, that I have a problem with.
Jesus, that is harsh. Mm-hmm. So what about you? Have you been on a lot of dates since the divorce?
Have you ever heard of a born-again virgin?
Really? It's been that long?
Over a year.
See, that cannot be healthy. That's unnatural.
Actually, it's not that bad. After a while, you don't miss it so much.
You gotta be kidding me. You know what's gonna happen the minute you get it again? You're gonna kick yourself in the head for being out of the game for so long.
No, I mean, but it's not like I have a lot of options out there. The guys in this city, the decent ones, are few and far between.
And what the hell am I? Fucking Doogie Howser, I'll be here.
What is that supposed to mean? Are you offering your services to me?
I mean, I wasn't gonna come right out and say it, but yeah, I mean, of course I'd like to, but.
So what do you suggest? You go home to my place and you help me with this little problem I've got.